What's up, YouTube? Mr. 5150 here. Today, I'm going over my Aggro Anubian death deck. I've played and tested a whole bunch of different versions of this deck, and this is kind of what I ended up on. This deck works really well. Um, so far, I've played 8 games with it with a 75% win rate. One of the losses was due to a glitch, so it actually should be higher. Um, there is a lot of 1 mana cards, 16 1 mana cards, so it's really bottom heavy. And then there's two 6 mana, no 4 and 5, and then 9 2 mana and 3 3 mana. So yeah, a lot of low cost cards here. So you run out of cards quick, so that's why we have card draw. Let's start from the top. We got Blight Bomb. It's a 1 mana spell. Destroy a creature with 3 health or less. Everyone knows Blight Bomb. It's a core card. It's a great 1 mana removal spell. We've got Brimstone. It's a 1 mana spell as well. Deal 2 damage to each god and draw a card. So it has card draw, which we need. And then it does 2 damage to each god, most importantly to your opponent's god. We've got Pharaoh's Heirloom. So Pharaoh's Heirloom is a card you're going to be playing a lot. This is a new card in Mortal Judgment. It's a 1 mana spell. Summon a 1/1 Wretched Vanguard. The Wretched Vanguard has Frontline, and it has Afterlife, steal 1 health from your opponent. And then this card has a Empower 2, so total would be 3 mana, and also summon a 2/2 Vile Reaver. The 2/2 Vile Reaver has Blitz and Burn 1. So 95% of the time, you're going to play this for 3 mana because you want the Vile Reavers. Those are a really important card for your OTK at the end of the round. So you want to play this for 3 so that you can get the Vile Reavers on board and in your void so you can resummon them at the end of the game. We've got Priestess of Dukat. So this is a 1 mana 2/2 Anubian, and whenever another Anubian dies, deal 2 damage to your opponent's god. So this is a really powerful card. This is probably one of your best, probably is the best 1 mana Anubian in this deck, because whenever another Anubian dies while the priestess is on board, it deals an extra 2 damage to your opponent's god. So yeah, it's really important to win the game with this card. So you want to get this just like the Vile Reavers, you want to get this on board and in your void so you can summon it at the end of the game. So then we've got Ragnarok. It's a 1 mana spell. It deals 3 damage to each god and gives burn +3 to each creature. So does 3 damage to your opponent, which is good, and it gives burn +3 to all creatures. So this is great for board clear. It's great against light. It's great against nature. Anytime someone's summoning a bunch of small creatures and filling their board, you play this, and if they don't have 4 health or more, they'll die after 1 turn. So yeah, this is great for slowing your opponent's board. Then we've got Raving Necromancer. So this is another 1 mana Anubian. It's a 2/2. When an Anubian dies, steal 1 health from your opponent's god. So this is similar to the Priestess, but it only does 1 damage to your opponent, and it heals you for 1, which is why this card is really beneficial. It's that you need the healing sometimes, and so the healing for 1 every time an Anubian dies can be really useful. And then we've got Untold Greed. So this is a 1 mana spell. Destroy a friendly creature, so one of your own creatures, and draw 2 cards. So for 1 mana, drawing 2 cards, that's really good. And then destroying the friendly creature, usually that's a downside in most decks. But in this deck, a lot of times you want to destroy your own creatures because destroying your own creatures does damage to your opponent. So yeah, this is just a perfect card for a deck like this. Then we've got Vile Reaver. So this is a Mortal Judgment card. It's a 1 mana 2/2 Anubian with Blitz and Burn 1. So like I said, one of the most important cards in this deck because you want to summon these with your Land of the Dead at the end. Summon them from your void with your priestesses, and so every time one dies, your priestess does 2 extra damage to your opponent's face. Um, the reason why they're so powerful is because they have Blitz. So as soon as you summon them, you can attack your opponent's creatures and kill them off to do that damage to your opponent's face. And the burn is useful if your opponent has creatures that only have 1 strength. Then you can attack your opponent's creatures with 1 strength, take 1 damage to your Vile Reaver, and then when you pass the turn, the burn 1 will kill it off. So either way, it'll die. Um, so yeah, you wanna get at least 4 of these in your void, and obviously you only have 2 in your deck, so you rely on the Pharaoh's heirlooms to get the other 2. Then we've got Burrowing Scarab. So this is a 2 mana 1/1 Anubian, so horrible stats, but its afterlife is both players draw 2 cards. So it's another draw 2 card. Your opponent draws 2 cards as well, so that's the downside to this. But you drawing 2 cards outweighs your opponent drawing 2 cards as well. So really useful card. And the Anubian obviously synergizes. Then we've got Curse of Greed. So this is another Mortal Judgment spell. It's um it's a removal card. So destroy an enemy creature with cost 3 or less, and then empower 1, add a Pharaoh's heirloom to your hand. So this is a 2 mana card and then 3 with the empower. So this is um similar to Pharaoh's heirloom. You want to play it for the empower. You almost always want to play it for the empower. So really, this is a 3 mana spell. Um, and then the destroy an enemy creature with cost 3 or less is really powerful because there's a lot of creatures obviously that cost 1, 2, or 3 mana. So it's almost always useful. And then the creature's health doesn't matter. So the creature could have 50 health, but if its base cost is 3 or less, this will take it out. So this is really useful against Pyramid Warden. Takes them out easy. Um, so yeah, it's just a great removal card. And then the Empower for the Pharaoh's Heirloom, obviously really beneficial, so you can get more Vile Reavers. Um, and then we've got um, Dangerous Ritual. So this is a 2 mana spell. Deal 4 damage to each god and draw a card. So really similar to Brimstone. It costs twice as much as Brimstone, does twice as much damage, but it still only gets you 1 card, but that's okay. So um, mainly this is to do 4 extra damage to your opponent for only 2 mana, which is nice. And then you also get the card draw, so it's just a great card for this deck all around. And then we've got Fanatic of Kanum, and this is a 2 mana 3/2 Anubian with an afterlife unlock mana lock for both players. So most people probably seen this. Board Wipe Death uses this card. It's a ramping card. It unlocks mana locks for both players. And you wouldn't think that this would be beneficial in a deck that has 16 1 mana cards. But because Land of the Dead was nerfed from 5 mana to 6, sometimes you need that extra mana lock to be able to play Land of the Dead the time that you need to play it in the game. There was before I put these in my deck, there was a lot of times where I'd be at 5 mana or 5.5 mana with no pip, and I needed to play Land of the Dead to win the game, but I couldn't. Um, so putting these in the deck definitely makes a big difference. Even if you can just get one on board during the game, during the early game, um, it just it just gets you that much closer to being able to play Land of the Dead, which is the card that basically wins you the game. So, and then they're an Anubian, so they also synergize with the whole deck. So anyway, we got Skull Scepter. It's a 2 mana relic. It's a 0/1. After one of your creatures dies, deal 1 damage to your opponent's god. So it doesn't sound like much, but it actually adds up quick because this deck is summoning 1 mana Nubians the whole game, killing them off, and then resummoning them out of the void and killing them off again. So if you can have a Skull Scepter on during the whole game, it's going to do a lot of extra damage to your opponent. Um, could be 10, 15 extra damage depending on how many creatures you kill off. But it definitely makes a big difference. Ideally, you try to get this off early. If I can get this in my opening hand, um, that's great. I try to play this turn 1 with the pip. Really important. So then we've got Reach into the Black. So this is another Mortal Judgment card. It's a 3 mana card to summon 3 random 1 mana Anubians from your void, and then an Empower 1, add a Pharaoh's Heirloom to your hand. So really, um, just like Curse of Greed, um, you want to always play with the Empower most of the time, um, so that you can get the Pharaoh's Heirloom and then play more 1 mana Anubians. So the summon 3 random 1 mana Nubians from your void is obviously great for this deck. The downside is that they're random. So yeah, you don't get to choose what you get. So but usually at this point in the game, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter which ones you get. You're just trying to get more creatures on the board so that you can kill them off again. And then we've got Land of the Dead. So this is a 6 mana spell. It's a new card from Mortal Judgment. And it says select up to 6 1 mana Anubians from your void and summon them to the board. So this is your win condition card. So like I said, this was 5 mana, now it's 6, so it's a little slower, but it's even at 6 mana, it still works. Um, so the great thing about this card is that you get to choose which 1 mana Anubians you want to resummon, which makes all the difference in the world because you want to summon, ideally, like best case scenario, you summon you resummon 2 Priestesses of Takat and then 4 Vile Reavers. And if your opponent has creatures on board, you kill off the 4 Vile Reavers against your opponent's creatures, and that by itself is going to do 4 damage per Vile Reaver. So that's 16. Just these cards alone, that's 16 face damage to your opponent. And then if you have Skull Scepter equipped during that, that's an extra 4 damage. So that's a total of 20 damage to your opponent's face in one turn. So really powerful. Um, like I said, that's why the Vile Reavers are so important because of the blitz. When you summon them back, um, you can kill them off right away. So yeah, you either want to get your priestesses. Like I said, ideally you have the 2 priestesses, but if you don't have 2 and you have 1 priestess and 1 Raving Necromancer, it still works, and plus it heals you. So yeah, so the priestesses and the necromancers, those are the 2 ones you want to summon to do the face damage to your opponent, and then the rest Vow Reavers to kill them off to do the damage to your opponent. And then last but not least, we've got a Bronze Servant. So this is a 3 mana 3/3 Anubian. Everybody knows this card. This is a card from the Sanctum. It's a relic removal. It's roar. Remove 2 durability from your opponent's relic. So the great thing about this card is that it's an Anubian. And I think that every deck in Gods Unchained should run at least 1 relic removal card. And this one happens to be an Anubian, so it synergizes. And it really does come in handy. The worst thing, most frustrating thing for me is playing against another deck that's using relics, and I know I don't have a relic removal in my deck, and there's not one in the Sanctum. You know, that sucks because the relic's just stuck. So yeah, I threw this in there just so that if there is a relic you're up against, you at least have a chance to take it out. And then as far as God Power, almost always I'm going to use Blood Ritual because you can kill off your own creatures with this, which obviously is good in this deck. You can kill off your creatures with 1 health, and if you got your priestesses or your necromancers on board or your skull scepter, it's going to do damage to your opponent's face. On top of that, heals you for 1, so the healing doesn't hurt. Yeah, so that's the deck. It's a lot of fun to play, and I'm going to show you guys some gameplay of this deck in action, so let's check it out. Alright, going against Light. Blood Ritual. Going second. Not bad. Just in case they play a relic, this is good. For turn 1, I can play the Priestess and the Bow Reaver. I think I'll keep it.
Best of luck.
Good luck. Where to begin? I don't have enough mana.
I'll use the Ragnarok. Maybe next turn. This turn.
That's enough for now.
Get that.
My turn.
A little slow, but I don't really know what else to do. I could have Ragnarok, but I think I'll Ragnarok next turn. I'm waiting for him to put something decent on board. 4 creatures on boards. Good time to Ragnarok.
At last.
Nah.
Now we wait.
I'm gonna do this. Pip. Destroy this. Get 2 cards. I need cards here. Not the best. Okay.
Let's make them suffer.
Come on. I need cards. Still hasn't played a relic. Some light decks aren't playing relics anymore.
My turn.
So
That is not possible.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah. Let's do this first. Land of the Dead? No. Set 4. Debating on whether I should empower it. It would be 4 mana and this would be 5. But if I just do 3, no Pharaoh's Heirloom power. Do 3, 4, and then I can kill that 5, 6. Probably better.
Corpses.
Oof. Okay. Clear board. Draw? Nope, it's gonna kill this.
The hour is mine.
Now, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna play this. Get rid of that protected. There. Now I can play this. Or get rid of that. Just get rid of that.
Patience.
A true test of faith.
I don't think he's gonna play a relic at this point, but just in case.
Let's make them suffer.
Man. Man. Let's see. Man, okay.
I'm running out of time. That's enough for now.
Alright, if I can survive this turn, it should be good. Man,
The dead.
it's close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just gotta survive this turn, come on. Oof, 6. That's 11. Oh. Yes. And the priestesses. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on. Is it gonna be enough? One. 2. That's good. And 3, and I still have one more. Wow. What a comeback.
The dead might not look pretty,
That was a close
but
one.
next to you.
Alright. Going against death. Most likely a mirror match. Going first. Nice. We'll keep it. No removal. But
Where to begin? Best of luck. At last.
wow. If I can get to 6 mana, that's great. More cards. Hopefully he kills it. God power that. Waste your turn. Checking it out. Ooh, that's usually not seen in the.
Let's make them suffer.
So zombies going for a cursed obelisk. Oh no, it's just not from your deck, it's any structure, huh?
That's enough for now.
So I got Ragnarok if he plays something dangerous for me.
The hour is mine. The void is not empty. It has never been empty. I am not kind in death to those who oppose me in life.
I'm here to play a small creature. I don't have enough 1-mana Anubians. 2. Light bomb. Yes.
At last.
So I'll take that out with this. Power it. Have to pass. Don't have enough mana for this. Oh, that's not good. I need my bronze servant. That's really not good. Okay.
The dead hunger.
A lot of removal. So I'm just gonna eat that guy. Move on. Next turn I can play this.
The void is not empty.
Oh,
It has
wow.
never been empty. The hour is mine.
That's not good. So what you gotta do is burn it all.
That is not possible.
What do I want to summon?
The dead hunger.
Yeah, so we'll do that. Just so he can't attack, I should probably just blight bomb that thing. Get that out of here.
Patience.
It's gonna be 2 damage to face for him. I think with 2 Land of the Deads, I got this. How many Vow Reavers?
My turn.
Oh. What's the structure we got? How many Vow Reavers?
The void is not empty. It has
Just
never
one?
been empty.
Fuck.
I'm running out of time.
Stop him from healing. Let's need more Vow Reavers. That's the problem. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now you've got my attention. Let's make them suffer.
There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's do that. I think I got it. This to this. That's 5. GG's. And 5 more. It's actually 6. 2, 3, 4. Wow, that was a close
Death
one.
always prevails.
OTK. That's what this deck's all about. Alright, going up against Deception. Blood Ritual. I'm going first. I think turn 1, play the Priestess. Turn 2, pip out and play the Pharaoh's Heirloom. We'll see how that goes.
Where to begin?
Oof.
Watch your
All right.
back.
That's what I was worried about.
The hour is mine.
I'll just blight bomb that. Move on.
At last.
Do this.
That's enough for now.
Can't quite kill it, but I can hit it here and kill it next turn, so that's gonna get me for 1. We'll see what the card he gets is. Okay, so you got a copy of that. Dude. Target creature goes to sleep, gain a copy of a random card in your opponent's hand. So I got one of these. Let's do this. It's a little slow. But it's okay.
The void is not empty. It has never been empty.
Hey, you got that. Now you're gonna draw 4.
The hour is mine.
I need to get more 1-mana creatures on out there, so I gotta play this. That's 2, 3, 4, 5.
Time flies when you're reanimating corpses.
This. Kill this. It'll unlock a mana lock for me. Give me 2 cards. Kill that. Next turn I can play Land with it. Probably don't want to though. For 6 I probably want to play this. And the Skull Scepter.
My turn. not
That's forever, huh?
empty. It has never been
Oh, until the
empty.
end of turn. Okay.
The dead hunger.
Ooh.
Patience.
Okay. Stone skin. Double stone skins. Play a creature, please. Play a creature that's not hidden. I can take them out. Perfect. Perfect.
At last.
Sign your death warrant. Okay, so what I'm gonna do. Number one. Just kill that. Number two. One,
Now
two,
we wait.
3, 4, and 5. That's the game. That's how I do that. I tried to use my own cards against me, but you kind of have to have all the cards to make it work. On to the next one. Going against Magic. Maybe use Soulburn against Magic. Yeah, let's try that. second. Let's do this.
Godspeed.
Good luck.
Gotta win before 6
Where
mana.
to begin?
Most likely draw on their deck. That's not good.
At last. Now we wait.
I don't know if I want to play this or not, because I'm helping them.
My turn. The hour is mine.
Getting ready for a combo. Once he play, if he has Dralamir in his
At
hand,
last.
I'm screwed.
The dead hunger.
Man. They got Dralamir right now, I'm screwed. No Dralamir. Come on. Light bomb.
The void is not empty. It has never been empty. We're not here to watch the corpses rot.
Fine. I gotta do something.
That's enough for now.
I gotta draw.
to be entertaining.
Oh.
Let's make them suffer. The dead hunger.
Let's do this. Yes. Let's keep that.
I'm running out of time.
Heal for 6, but I got him with the blight bomb at least. Okay, so can I recover? I don't know.
The hour is mine.
Gotta do that.
The void is
How
not
many Anubians
empty.
do I got?
It has never been empty.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Patience.
Ah.
Let's make them suffer. The dead hunger. Time flies when you're reanimating corpses.
can take it out like this. I got these two blitzers. It's just gonna cancel out the damage because of my explosive. This one. And I'm gonna power this. Clear that. And it's gone. Okay. Alright.
I've seen much of the void, and I have no intention of returning.
Let's see if I can recover from this. He's gonna kill this. Okay. That's 8 damage. Yeah, let's see, he heals. We can heal with this. He's gonna have enough to buy this. Whoa. He didn't have enough mana for it. Yeah, he only had 1 mana left. Whew. That was nerve-wracking, those double demos. Can't believe I cleared 2 demos and still won.